We are headed right into the action. We're gonna pop over to Farrakam here for the first game against Endpoint.
Yeah, that might surprise a few people. We did mention before the break that Endpoint were up against Giants in the lower bracket. And now we're against Endpoint in the next round. Giants are eliminated. What a downward
nice
spiral
shot.
they've been on. And Farah will send one into the bottom left corner of Endpoint's net. They've had a bit of a breather between the last game and this one to sort themselves out. It wasn't a good performance by Oxygen in the previous round against BDS. Good start so far against Endpoint.
Farrell with the placement. Easy pass from Chaussette. And now Metsonoris with a flip reset on the ball. Doesn't get it off.
Woo. Nicely
Wow,
done.
what a
Wow.
passing play by Team Endpoint here.
Yeah.
Everybody gets involved.
Endpoint have been cleaning up their game a little bit. They're quite well known for being the aggressive team off the ball, thanks to Virtuoso, who really revolutionized the demo game in Rocket League. But Oxygen are probably going to be, well, actually, I don't know if they will be surprised, but they're going to have to be ready for a more tidy Endpoint. Recently, I've seen them playing a bit more standard, which in a way is throwing their opponents off potentially. That's a miss from Farah. He's expecting Metza to hit it, and vice versa. Now Astral has a completely open net. Virtuoso's not at home.
Confusing set of events here on Farrakam. He first sort of runs into Chaussette and bumps him, and then Farah chugging down the field, and suddenly overhead, Astral flies. Puts that one in the net for the team, though. I'm sure he knew he was there in comms. We got a 1-goal lead here on Team Endpoint.
Yeah, we're expecting Oxygen to step things up now. It's about time. You know, like I mentioned already, they've had a pretty messy day, but oh, that's clean. Chaussette with a perfectly timed demo on the demo demon Virtuoso himself, leaving it wide open for Farah, and that's exactly what you want to see from Oxygen. The coordination is back.
Fight demo with demo. Get a taste of your own medicine, Virtuoso. I can already see that Virtuoso has left a lasting impact on the Rocket League scene, because everybody in chat wants to see a Virtuoso cam. They want to see the demo man doing his thing.
That would be one time where I think if Oxygen do look like they're going to sweep it, you have to go game 3 Virtuoso anyway, because he really is such an interesting guy to watch in first-person POV. That being said, he's dialed it back a little bit. He's not pressing up field for those demos and those disruptive plays as often anymore. I noticed in the second regional event for RLCS this season, he was playing a much more supportive role compared to usual. You know, we still saw a lot of demos being attempted, but I think what's happening is that teams are getting better at dodging those demos, so it's becoming a bit less viable to just dedicate one of your players to that role. And now I think Endpoint are probably going to all try and distribute that evenly between them, and just let the game flow a bit more smoothly. As we say that, Virtuoso gets 2. So it's a transitional thing, I'm sure. Oh, nice shot. Farah makes it 5-1. Demos or not, Oxygen are still having their way with Endpoint.
Low boost shot here from Farah, but gets enough on it, and Relating Wave just can't get behind the ball to keep it out. I will say also, when you're a demo hungry individual, which I know a lot about.
Oh yeah.
It sort of does depend on how well your teammates are playing, right? Like, it does require your teammates to either be popping off or feeling really good, like very solid.
Yeah.
And if that's not the case, then it's not really a strategy that's going to yield great results.
Yeah, well, that's why Endpoint switched out Nachitao for Metsonoris. Nachitao is a bit more of an aggressive player. Metsonoris is naturally a more defensive player. So they felt like having a second defensive player on the team, Relating Wave being the other, would allow Virtuoso to play to his maximum potential. I think initially it really worked out well. They had a phenomenal Spring Series run, but they're, I think, falling down the power rankings a bit recently. I'm not sure if it's just other teams improving against that strategy, like I mentioned already, or if maybe Endpoint are just not hitting their stride as often. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Look at the mid-air recovery by Relating Wave. He got bumped into the air here, but he stayed right with it, just stayed calm with the dodge, and gets the sensor off an opponent bumping him. That's rare to see. Well played.
Absolutely infuriating play if you're if you're Oxygen there.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, I got the bump on him, and that happens. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
That's definitely an unlucky moment. You know, unlucky in at least in my understanding, in the context of pro gameplay. You never say it when something is actually unlucky. You say it as a way to kind of brush off something not going your team's way. You know, you get scored on. Oh yeah, unlucky, unlucky. Everybody's fine with it. Everybody's feeling a lot better if we just put it down to a bit of bad luck. It's not even like they are blaming it on luck. They're just saying, oh, it's unlucky. It's just a good word to say in those moments. Everybody's like, yeah, everybody's on board with like a bit of unlucky.
I have to agree with you, Johnny. Makes me feel a lot better when you say it to me.
Be careful. That one guy who accuses you of always agreeing with me is going to come out from underneath this stone right now.
Yes, that's true.
Hit you with the insults.
But the thing is I might agree with you sometimes, but I really hate you.
Does that cancel out? Does that make up for it?
I don't know. Who knows what that guy wants?
You can't please everyone. That's all I know.
I can't please that guy is really the problem.
Oh yeah, you definitely can't
I'm
please
not trying
that
to please
guy.
everybody. That guy just got in deep. He's embedded in my psyche now.
Yeah, you got underneath your fingernails.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, a bit uncomfortable, certainly. Is that on target? It is! Metsonoris will at least bring them back to half of Oxygen's impressive 6-goal tally. Very nice dribbling play.
We've got a ones game simulator going on here on the scoreboard. It's 3-goal lead, but looking like it could easily be tied up here in the next minute.
Yeah, this is definitely the kind of scoreline that you just never expect to see in 3v3. This is a 2v2 or a 1v1 scoreline. Where would you say the break point is, where a scoreline stops being what you'd expect to see in 3v3? Like, how many goals
4
for you? 4. Okay.
I mean total. Do you mean total?
Yeah, yeah,
or
total.
like on one side.
Oh,
yeah,
there you
total.
go. There's 10. So I think we're well past it. I think for me,
I think a 7. I think like a
7.
3-4.
So when it goes to 7,
3-4.
that's when you're like, okay, this doesn't look like a 3v3 scoreline anymore.
Probably because if you take any combination of 7, 2, 5.
What
3,
about
4,
6 though? 4-2 is 4-2. I guess 4-2. Yeah.
It's reasonable.
Not too surprised to see that. But 4-3, you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa.
7-0 is obviously ridiculous.
Who let the 7th goal in? That doesn't happen in 3s.
What are you guys doing?
Definitely not a 10th goal. That's a bit extreme. It's a bit much. Leave some for the other games. It always happens. You know, we'll get a 10-goal game here. Then next game's going to go 0-0 overtime. Another 5 minutes with no goals. It's typical for a competitive Rocket League. Oh, that was a chance. That was actually open somewhat in the top corner at least. Shawset being on the goal line though at least gives the Oxygen fans a little bit of comfort, knowing what he can do in the reflex positions. And that will at least confirm the win. Endpoint made it respectable, but really they were never in this game. What was it, 6-2 at one point before they got a couple of goals late in the game? Pretty impressive start for Oxygen. Yeah, none of those divide by 3, that's for sure. So we're stuck on 6 or 12. I mean, right now it doesn't look like a V12. Let's be honest. What we've seen from Oxygen tonight is, I mean, I think they can play V12 level, but tonight, not V12. Not yet. It might be later on. They might whip out the V12 for the final or something, but this is still V6 territory, I would say. Apparently V3 is a thing, by the way.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But it's very weak.
Oh! Just that's the imposter again. I think he just saved Astral's shot.
He's a tricky one. He's a tricky one. Astral with a quick air roll and pop. Unfortunately, no Oxygen players really in a great position to receive that pass. Would have been a nice highlight play. Astral pre-jumping off the ceiling for this one. Yeah, coming flying in over the top. We're on Astral Cam over here, so we saw that play developing the whole time.
Yeah,
sure
I was like, I bet you're an
nowhere.
Astral Cam out of that if you called that as early as you did, because we saw it much later over here. Benefits, you know, sometimes the POV stream will give you harder game to cast, sometimes you get the information before anybody else.
True.
So it's a bit hit or miss, I guess. But overall, certainly, it's harder to cast, I would say. Mind game, Metza. Denied by front post Farah. This is something else I was having some fun with last night, Matt, is going for the full-on alliteration cast. Very difficult at times. Oh, well done!
Oh.
It's no longer mind game Metsonoris, it's monstrous Metsonoris. That's a really speedy play, switching out the pace and getting a lead for Endpoint early on.
Momentum Norris.
Nice.
Building momentum. Momensa.
Actually, I got that.
You just use full words. You do alliteration, or it's like it's not like punning. It's like alliteration.
Yeah, full on
right?
alliteration. Yeah, full words. But I actually got that though. Momensonoris. It made perfect sense. I don't know if that's just because I'm in that mindset, or because it is actually a good word. I like it though. Momensonoris. Oh, Farah's overhit the center. Got a bit fierce there.
Clattered that one. Ferocious Farah.
Even almighty Astral couldn't keep up with it. Oh, he got the dunk though. My goodness.
Oh my, wow. Ostentatious Astral up for this ball. Knocking it off the ceiling. Just in dainty touches left and right.
Wow.
He's a madman.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think your water spillage has thrown me into a long-term frenzy because I keep looking at my OBS like, did you switch scenes? Did you switch scenes? I just keep thinking that I have somehow totally messed up.
So Sharon, they're not letting ostentatious fly apparently because it's not the same letter. But hey, the sound is the same.
Is
That's
it?
really all. I think it's O,
Is
right?
it O?
I think it's O. But I mean,
Oh.
the sound is the same. Does it not count as alliteration if the sound is the same, or does it have to be the same letter? I'm not even sure, to be honest.
It has to be.
Letter?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so I take it all
I mean,
back.
it sounded fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, where on earth did you get ostentatious from? That's a brilliant one. Yeah, Farah's a bit easier. Wow, look at fast Farah. Amazing.
Farty Farah with a little toot of a shot. Does that one work?
I suppose, yeah, definitely counts. Twitch shot wanted the same letter, and you got it. You be careful what you wish for.
It's true. Especially if you're giving me the wishes.
Oh yes.
Who knows what's gonna come out of this deviant mind? Ooh,
Whoa.
big bumps by Astral, carrying Relating Wave, taking him on a vacation.
Oh man, I like actually Twitch chat are giving us some ideas here. I mean, if Farah's the road you're gonna go down, I'm not sure how Farah's gonna think of. I'm not sure what Farah's gonna think about that one. But yeah, Flatulent Farah is also very good.
Yes, nice work, chat.
As an alternate.
You guys get it. You get it.
Oh,
you know what this is all
they get
about.
that. They've all opened up their dictionaries right now. Scouring through. I think we already had Ferocious Farah. That one I did get. Yeah, keep it up to a shot. This is brilliant. I'm not writing them down, but I will later. I'll go scour the VOD for the best ones.
Oh my goodness, another demo from Acrimonious Astral.
Wow. Okay, Matt, listen. Where on earth are you getting these words from? I've never heard you say that before.
Actually, freshman, sophomore lit, Lord of the Flies.
Amazing. That's genuinely impressive.
I sort of remember like half of the vocabulary.
Oh!
To be honest.
That was very nearly virtuoso.
Acrimonious, glib, irascible.
My goodness, yeah, that's impressive.
I don't know why I remember it. Mr. Denikis, you did a good job, buddy.
Your vocabulary is phenomenal. Meticulous Matthew.
Whew. Certainly not multilingual, Matthew.
Nah, that we will have to leave to someone else. And almost Astral there. Now Mad Mets are looking for another.
Almost
run down the
Astral's
line.
really good.
You like Almost Astral?
That's really good. That could be like a.
Woo!
Oh my goodness! Verklempt. Virtuoso.
Oh, what? Speaking of Almost Astral, oh! Metsonoris with an unbelievable save. How has he predicted that one? That was crazy. Somehow this game is still 1 goal lead only for Endpoint. I thought surely that was going to be at least 2 goals on that offensive play. A doubler, but they come home with nothing.
Astro was going to get that drop-down pass to somehow Virtuoso read it, I guess. I don't know. He was either very lucky or he actually read that and just landed right down there on the ball.
Yeah.
Oxygen Esports taking that win.
That's how voluptuous Virtuoso rolls. Usual stuff. But with the amount of Rocket League that we have going on right now, we feel like it's a bit better to switch up the pace, try, have a bit of fun with it. We'll try and hype up goals when necessary. We'll try and provide analysis when necessary, but we've also got to really, I just realized I really need to work on my alliteration. My goodness, Matt's got my number on that one. I've got to get practicing, really. And these are the important things in life, You've got to
100%.
figure out what your weaknesses are.
We are, chat was requesting a Virtuoso cam, so we're following none other than vociferous Virtuoso here.
That's what I like to hear, the Velociraptor himself. Ooh, a cheeky Chaussette with the center ball for Frantic Farah. This is just all too easy for the old Occident boys. They're running away with it now. Endpoint must have been excited after beating Giants in the previous round. But they're on the fast track to getting eliminated right before playoffs once again. It's been kind of the problem that Endpoint have had the grids up until now. They just get to this stage and they maybe get a good win along the way and then it all falls apart. Very, very inconsistent.
I've got a weird spectator bug right now where everybody is just a number.
Oh, if you go back to the spectators, so click your menu, click change team, and then click spectate again, that should fix.
Wow, suspicious spectator cam.
Very slippery system you've got going on there.
Did that work? It worked. Johnny's a genius.
I actually had to cast many games with that problem before figuring out that you can fix it quite easily. But there you go. Glad to help.
Jumbo Johnny coming through in the clutch. All I mean by that is that you're getting fat because you don't go outside.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit fat. I need to exercise. Yeah, I did a workout yesterday, and after like 20 minutes, I was like, man, I am so tired.
Why did I do this?
This is bad news. Need to get back into it. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys can relate, but I was having a great time with my workout routine pre-COVID. Going to the gym is a really fun part I look forward to in my day, but home workouts just, they don't cut it. But Relating Wave cuts rotation, and he's going to get a nice finish here. Great 50-50 by Metza, and Relating Wave's just faster to it than Farah. Reaction time. That's what we'll call him in that one. Reaction Relating Wave. Very nicely done.
Regular Relating Wave. Just doing a good job here. Virtuoso is up quick for that one, but cautious Chaussette. Chaussette.
Ooh. I'm glad to see that Farah's accuracy is back. He was really off earlier on today, but he's back in business. You see that approach coming in from the far side? We like those. That is what you want to see. Far post Farah is my favorite Farah. I like that from Twitch chat. Another awesome assist from Astral. Very nice. Getting a bit long-winded with it. Do we still have people in Twitch chat complaining that you can't type in other languages than English? Listen.
Go home.
Complainers. There are plenty of other streams. If you want to go, there's plenty of non-English streams for you to go and watch. I'd encourage you to go and find one.
Endpoint has like a team of 20 people.
Yeah, we asked.
I'm sure they'll love it.
We asked Endpoint for if they wanted to have a chat. Cool and Stumpy, if they wanted to get on a call after we knocked them out of the tournament. And they were making excuses. They're like, oh no, our production channel, don't know if there's enough room in here for you guys. We're already pretty full in here. They've got like 50 people in production for some reason, as if, I don't know what on earth they're all doing. Like, why do you need that many people to run a grid stream? We've got literally the two of us. It seems to be more than enough based on what incredible production value we're capable of on the weekly basis.
According to YouTube, it's one too many, you know what I'm saying? One too many. thank God Johnny's back to solo casting. Smellsworth doesn't deserve to live. And then I pipe in the comments like, oh, hey, yeah, we were just trying to have some fun. And everybody's like, hey, man, props to you for responding when I told you that you didn't deserve to live. That's really cool of you, man.
Oh, it's so bizarre. I see this all the time. You know, caster criticism, and then the caster replies, and then the person's like, wow, you replied. I actually like you a lot. Sorry
Very
about
cool of you.
Sorry about the mean comment, dude. Please reply to this message as well.
Oh, goodness. The guy was like, you'd be on RLCS if you just didn't worry what other people thought about you. I was like, fair.
This guy, you think that
maybe
thinks
depends
Matt
on which
worries?
person. I mean, if it's someone that works at Psyonix in charge of casting, maybe I do need to care. I don't know. Actually, you know, probably most of those comments are Psyonix. So like,
Yeah, they're just all, it's
get
all
Johnny
Psyonix.
back.
They're all in the comments on their alter alias.
It's Murdy. He's like,
It's Marty. All the mean
this
comments
guy
on
won't
Marty.
stop asking me for stuff.
Marty, we're on to you, mischievous Marty.
Mischievous
The
Murdy.
last time you're gonna trick
and
us.
intelligent Ian. Ian, give me what I want.
There
Give
you
me what I
go.
want, buddy.
That's how you really confuse Psyonix. Is you're nice to exactly half of the esports team and really mean to the other half. I'm sure that's how you get them to give you what you want.
Is that how good cop, bad cop works?
You know, some people I'm sure believe that that's how you talk to women. You know, good cop, bad cop. But I can't give anyone advice on that. Listen, you guys are on your own when it comes to women. I know Twitch chat are all experts in that regard.
Oh,
That's a really nice pass, actually.
Yeah, it was a really nice pass. This game is a run away from Endpoint.
Yeah, that's the end of their run. Ba-dum.
Endpoint. What do you need, Smells Worthless? I don't know. I don't need anything. I don't know. What's up?
That's a very, very vague question.
I mean, subs. Subs are cool.
Hey, yeah, that's a good idea.
Hit me with a sub. Pitman, I see that Prime Gamer logo next to your name.